Weather on 5 News.
And we're taking a look outside our local weather cams from all of our sponsors. It's been another cloudy day today, but at least it's a little bit warmer today than it was yesterday, with temperatures currently in the 40s. Satellite and radar showing what looks like precipitation, but this is really what we call virga. It's not actually falling to the surface right now. It is just kind of falling from the clouds and then evaporating before it makes it down to the surface. So if you look outside right now, you're probably not going to be seeing any rain or snow showers, just those clouds. We are going to see those clouds decreasing a little bit overnight tonight, but a resurgence of those clouds comes in with the push of another system, and that's going to start the process of a couple days of precipitation, first as rain and then transitioning over to snow as those temperatures start to drop on Friday. As I mentioned, our current temperatures are in the 40s across the area, just those higher elevations recording those temperatures a little bit lower right now. All of us will be seeing the 30s by the time we wake up tomorrow morning. Probably going to be very frosty. We have very calm winds right now, so that's going to allow for some frost to form on your car. You'll have to scrape off or allow for some extra time for the defrosters to do their job. So expect those temperatures at or below freezing, definitely into the 20s in those higher elevations. High temperatures for tomorrow are going to be continuing this warming trend that we're seeing this week, where a lot of us will be into the mid, maybe even upper 50s, a little bit further down towards the southwest near the Glenville and Sutton areas. And those high temperatures continue to rise as we head towards Thursday, with those temperatures reaching potentially 60 degrees for much of the lowlands. So it is going to be another well above average day, but that's going to be the last one. Friday, we're going to see those temperatures taking a tumble. It's going to look like how we started the week yesterday, with those temperatures a few degrees below average, barely reaching 40 degrees in some areas. So that's going to allow, especially in those higher elevations, for precipitation to fall as some snow rather than some rain. So taking a look at the futurecast, as I mentioned tonight, we see those clouds decreasing. We get some clearing overnight that's going to allow for those temperatures to drop fairly quickly during this time, but then we see those clouds coming back in tomorrow morning. They stick around until we head towards the afternoon and evening hours. Pretty much after sunset, we see the resurgence of some very light rain showers coming through. This is going to be the smaller system before we see the bigger system coming in later on Tuesday. So overnight, a few very light rain sprinkles before we start to see that heavier rain coming in later Thursday morning and into the afternoon. This rain could be a little bit heavy at times. We're going to start to see those wind gusts picking up as well. Could potentially hear a few rumbles of thunder during this time as well. But generally speaking, we're mostly just going to be dealing with the rain at this time. Then as we start to go into those overnight hours, those temperatures start to drop with this system pushing then towards the east. The precipitation on the back end of the system starts to make its changeover into some rain snow mix. For the higher elevations, probably going to be more so as all snow. By the time we get to a little bit later on Friday and those temperatures start to drop again, we will see that changeover for everybody getting back to all snow, eventually just staying confined to the higher elevations and then tapering off as we go towards Saturday afternoon. So we're not expecting too much accumulation with this system. Those ground temperatures are still going to be very warm, and we're going to have so much of that rainfall before the snow. So in the lowlands, we're generally expecting under an inch of accumulation. Higher elevations could be seeing a little bit more, about 2 inches at most, but really not expecting much more than that. Taking a look at your 7-day forecast, the end of the weekend does start to look a little bit more average, and then we get above average in those temperatures back to the 50s for the start of next week.